Currently, the Indonesian market has a problem within its job opportunity seeking percentages, where there's a low percentage of students being able to acquire these jobs due to the need of previous experiences. This is where JejakKarya comes in, as we help bridge these students to acquire occupation in MSMEs. This problem would be explained to these three-factor thesis, where first, the pain comes in from students not being able to acquire jobs due to the job requiring previous experiences, where it is very hard for fresh graduates. Secondly, the bridge will come as JejakKarya will help these students acquire jobs through a bigger, easier access into MSMEs. And lastly, the proof will come as completed projects would become verified portfolio experiences for these students, and this would be able to be presented to their future employers for them to gain employment opportunities. Now, this opportunity comes from the current Indonesian market, where 9.97 million students are found to be available in the Indonesian higher education level. And the current number of MSMEs in Indonesia right now, which is estimated to be 65.5 million businesses. And as such, this will create a possible workforce of 190 million workers. As such, there's also further data that implements that youth unemployment is about twice the national average. As such, there's a high number of youth availability that could be helped to further improve the manpower needed within MSMEs right now. As such, students need project evidence, MSMEs need flexible capabilities, and institutions and universities need outcome data. Now, the solution would be created through the three-step system, which is first the scope. The MSMEs choose a template or brief. Then JejakKarya helps them find the suitable students that matches their templates. The second process is the matching. So we have information of the students' biodata and also their capabilities and experts, in which we match their capabilities to the current job openings in the MSMEs. And lastly is the verification, where after approval, the student would receive payment and a viable project portfolio that they could present in their CV. Third, JejakKarya is a very viable option for investment due to the large structural need that is present, where students need credible experiences and MSMEs need project level talent that does not need a full-time employment. As such, the two factors contribute to each other and hence create an opportunity that is present. Second is the managed trust layer. So JejakKarya scopes projects payments, and ultimately helps these MSMEs find the current suitable manpower that they need. And lastly, it's most importantly is the scalable revenue mix, where JejakKarya has a very good potential to grow due to the varied revenue streams that we offer. First is the transaction fees that is currently available, and also an SME Pro subscription. And lastly is a university licensing, and also, of course, sponsorships cohorts. Now, the business model could be seen above. So, JejakKarya imposes a fee of 12% for their services, where each average project is valued around 1.5 million to 2 million rupiah. And per project, the revenue would be estimated around 180 to 240,000 rupiah from the 12% percentage service fee. The architecture is seen from first the transaction fee, second is the SME Pro subscription, where it is basically a pro feature where students could purchase for them to acquire better options and a more focused options for their MSME target occupations. Third is the university licensee, where this estimated around 75 million rupiah. These includes an annual dashboard or reporting. And lastly, a sponsorship cohort, where ultimately corporate or governments could be funding these projects. Now, the financial feasibility includes a yearly target. This is estimated to be 3 years until break even. The first year is targeted around 1,200 projects, 1,200 projects, where this will incur a revenue of 700 million rupiah, though this still would incur a negative EBITDA. This will keep increasing, the targets will keep increasing until the third year, where the target would be up to 25,000 projects. This would incur revenue of 15.69 billion rupiah, where ultimately this would sustain the break-even objective of the company. Lastly, we request a seed funding of 2.5 billion rupiah, where this would sustain an 18-month break-even period. The use of funds would suffice 35% of product and engineering, 25% to partnerships, and the other capitals would cover operational, legal fees, marketing and commercial fees, and a contingent fee at the end. The financial team would be led by a structured team. So first, with me as a founder, and the chief technical officer would be supported by Jeff Bezos, and the chief financial officer would be supported by Mr. Probaya. Hence, we as the leadership and foundational team of JejakKarya would aim to help the Indonesian market improve on their occupational abilities, and for students to be able to acquire much easier jobs by us, JejakKarya, easing the access into MSMEs. As such, thank you very much. I hope you could help us in this journey. Thank you.